Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode here on the ZetaCraft server. So in the previous episode we did quite a few big projects. We did the bamboo farm that you see behind us, we did a cactus farm, and we finally did our super smelter. So we did a lot. So for this episode I want to do something a bit different, and it's time for some villager conversions so we can sell some of our things we get from the farms. So let's head up to the surface and into our village. So on my way to the village base over there, I found this. So let's just see what this is. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll read and I'll translate. It says, "Jy's fantasties, ek het jou lief, so hier is 'n hoendertjie sodat jy dit kan geniet. Geek. P.S. I took one of your chairs, sorry." So what it basically says, you're fantastic, I adore you, so here is a chicken for you so that you can enjoy it. So let's see what's all in here. Oh, it's getting dark. So we've got some lanterns, some iron nuggets, some feathers, and then the raw chicken. So we will keep this as a memento. I think we can call this a braai pack, which is something we have here in South Africa. So let's quickly head on over to sleep and then we'll head on our adventure. So we claimed a village at the end of at the start of the season. So if our base is over there, then the village is right over there. So let's head on over. And then I did secure some villages a while ago, so we can just maybe get them into boats and then use the frozen lake to get them home. So let's see where they are. I believe there's one under here. So let's just see. Yes, there's the kind sir. So let's just see if we can maybe somehow trick him into a boat. Let's grab this one out. And that. Okay, that should work. And now we just need to, there you go, get him into the boat. And whoa, this is a bit fast and out of control. I need to try not to fall into these cracks, because then I have to remove all the ice now. This is what I did not want, because now I can't get there. Okay, plan B. Grab this. Okay, let's just pick this up. I should have known that wouldn't work. Where are you going on your own? Okay. So now we have to do it the slow way, which I guess is also fine. It's not that slow. It just would have been faster if we could have just rode on the ice. So let me get into base and I'll bring you guys back. So back at base, this little guy took a bit of damage over there. We came in through the secret hole, and here's the waterfall heading down. And I'm just going to leave him right here for now until I have everyone I want back over here. So let's go fetch the rest. Number 2. So we got 3 of these guys back here, and it wasn't too difficult except for the first one that made us drop up the ice. And then also they all took a bit of damage on this little stair over here. So we should be careful from here on forward. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to scout the area to see where we can place them for a villager breeder and get these guys making some babies. So let's do that. We found a spot. So these 3 guys will be heading down here. I just thought the staircase is long and windy enough and has nothing interesting happening except for the axolotl pen. So why not? Yeah. So we broke through over here, made a big hole. This area is big enough for a breeder. We might have to do a bit of work on the side just to get the babies out. And then over here we can have a conversion setup or something like that, or micro trading hall. So yeah, but I think the first thing we need to do is get those 3 buggers all the way in here. So all 3 of them are down here. I did open up this area where we need to put the bed setup, and then it will go down and we'll transport them away. And over here we have the area where the crop fields will be, with a one wide gap right round, just so we can make it look a bit better. So I think the next thing we need to do is maybe roll a time lapse and just get this quick little build in. And we have a baby. I just saw the baby over here a minute ago. We just finished decorating this spot. Oh, there he is. How did he get in here so fast? Anyway, so we have a baby. So what happens is they breed in here, do the carrot chucking thing, they do the ooh la la, and then the babies run. They think they can cross to get to the beds, fall down into this little water stream and end up over here where they'll grow up. So this area is still not 100% complete, but it's getting there. So it's looking quite cool. So I wonder if we can see them make another baby, but okay, I think it's going to take some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the rest of the floor, see if I can do a bit more smoothing out of lines over here and the roof, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so it's following morning for me, and I did change a few things. As you can see, the breeder's still here. I just made them both farmers. I moved the babies back all the way over here, so they're still the same setup behind this wall. Drop in and they're over there, and push this button, they come out. And then just two guys, that's to refill the mine cards. And we've got a zombie over here called Shaun. Shaun of the Dead. Anyway, so let's quickly see if we can get this villager over there, and just maybe, is he now going to go past? I don't want him to go past. Okay, so this wooden block symbolizes 16 blocks away from the other villagers, which I think should be enough for no one else trying to pick up his workstation. So let's see, so if I do composter, he becomes farmer, and then I actually want a pumpkin and melon trade. Carrots, not bad. I don't know if you can get pumpkin and melons on the first one. So I'm going to do a few and then we'll see, and I'll be right back. So I decided on taking the carrot trade, and as you guys can see, we got a pumpkin trade over here, which is good. It's not perfect. I would like a melon as well, but that might still happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this guy over here. And what I'm just going to do is see if I can't do this and maybe get the second villager right next to him and see if we can get a melon or something else before we start zombifying. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, we've got the second guy here, and which isn't bad. He gossiped with that guy, and that's why we already have a discount. So let's grab our carrots again. And let's see if we can just level him up, and hopefully he will give us melons. Melons, please. Oh, also pumpkins. Okay, well, I'm gonna still keep them both. Well, I don't have much of a choice now, do I? So let's chuck some of these back. And let's see if we can unlock the next trade. And hopefully one of them sells us some pumpkins. Melons. Buys some melons. So new. Oh, he buys melons. And he buys melons. Okay, so we've got two perfect villagers on the first try, which is fantastic. So what we want to do now is clear our inventory just quickly. We've got some extra items here. So I'm going to send the first guy over here. Grab some more stone blocks, so, and put a rail back here. So I'm going to send him over there. Is he now going to butcher him? There we go. Okay, so this guy's been butchered. Ow. Okay, oh, this hurts. Let me get him over there, and then I'll bring you guys back when they're both zombies. And we got two zombie villagers, so let's quickly hand them some of those. they go. Now they're going to sit around here, shiver for a bit, and then hopefully have even reduced price, more reduced prices, because the one that had 6 pumpkins for an emerald, I want it down to 1 and 1. So I'm going to wait it out, and I'll bring you guys back when they're both non-shivery. Okay, so we're back and they're both converted, so let's quickly see if we can give these two guys their composters. We've got some melons, pumpkins, and this guy's down to, there we go, 1 pumpkin per emerald, emerald, and the same with the melons, and the same with this guy. Okay, he hasn't reset yet, might be because it's not the right time of day. Oh, there he goes. Maybe still not. But anyway, they're both there. And let's see what other trades they have. Suspicious stews, some cookies, and this one's also some pumpkin pies and more suspicious stews. The carrot's still a lot, still 16 per emerald, but I mean that's fine. It's not the real thing we're going for. The money makers will be the pumpkins and the melons. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm quickly gonna see. I think it's night time, so let's sleep away and we'll see if they trade again. So they just both resetted, so we can go ahead and trade these again. Oh, and let's also trade some of the carrots, just for now. And then the only thing that they do lack is the ability to trade us some golden carrots, because I would like to be able to trade some golden carrots, so we've got a nice food source, because currently we're still eating all the pork and beef and stuff we gather every now and then. So that's something I would like to look into. But for now, I would say these guys are making a killing. Oh, see, this one went up again. I think this is because they were only converted once. So we'll have to look at that. Let's see, this one also went up again. So, okay, we'll have to maybe convert them one more time. Also, the carrots aren't that cheap anymore. So I'm going to do one more conversion, and then they might be perfect. I might do 1 or 2 more conversions. But I think that is it for the villagers and getting our 2 OP farmer villagers. I might do 1 of each more, so we have 4 in total, but I'll see how it goes. But for now, I think it's done with this. What I would like to do is head on over to another area for the little project. So see you there. So we're here at the spawn area, and what is that little thing we have to do? Well, it's actually kind of big. We have to create our very own statue. So I did sketch it up in Creative World, in the Creative ZetaCraft world. So I think it's time we build Maya here, a little friend, or again, a big friend, right over there. So sit back and enjoy as I roll a time lapse. Okay, let's see what this thing looks like. So let's head on down, and it's perfect. It's turning tonight. Let's land up here because I added some custom lighting. Yes, in the feet and in our hands. And oh, I love this little guy. He looks epic. I need to stop saying little, he's actually huge. So this is my statue done. As you can see, he's got some carpets on, well, you can't see carpets on top of sea lanterns that just illuminate them, and there's some string with some more lanterns in his hands. So this is me. Let me grab my sign and let's head on back to base. So back at base, and there's also another thing I did between episodes that I just would like to show. So we did build the super smelter and it's quite efficient, that's a nice word, but I added this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into FreeCam to show you. So what happens is the bamboo comes from the farm, goes down and ciphers through this whole system, and then it goes back up, over and around, and it fills the backup chests. These hoppers won't keep up, so what I just did is I just made it drop down and it just goes around a few times until everything's collected. But then another little thing I added, as soon as this hopper loses 4 pieces of bamboo, I know it's not a lot, but 4, if it lost 4 over here, by the time this is, let me get my words. So if 4 is missing over here, it will continue burning and smelting up. So if items start filtering through here again, by the time they reach this hopper, it will be a lot less than 4. So what happens is this hopper triggers a little output. This repeater activates, runs under, and it activates this system over here, which all of these hoppers are filled with bamboo from the overflow that will get shot out up into this little water stream and join this area again. So these hoppers will always be full, and I can demonstrate that at a moment. We'll show you guys, but this one's full. So let's quickly run up and just chuck 2 stacks of stone in there. Oop, there we go. It will start smelting. There goes the mine cards, and then currently this one has 2 less, so see, and there it activated. So I actually think it's 2 and not 4. But this activated, which then means you can hear the dispensers trigger all over, but also these have triggered as well, which means there is bamboo making its way into the system and refueling all of these. There it goes. Like you see, it already disappeared there, and this one is still not full. So this one will now wait till it's full before this line turns off. So it's quite a nifty little system, and every now and then I just activate the flying machines just to make sure those hoppers stay full. But sadly, this will be it for this week's episode. So a lot of villager stuff, and then a statue, and just a few updates. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. And also do consider subscribing and helping me reach the goal of, let's say, 300 subs for the next is my next goal. I think that's quite acceptable. Anyway, thanks guys, and if there's anything you'd like to say, mention, or feedback, please leave it down in the comments below. I do appreciate it, and go check out all the other Zetas on the amazing ZetaCraft server. Bye for now.